Hey guys! So this time I'm not kidding when I say it's almost Christmas. Christmas Eve is tomorrow. So yeah, that came up pretty quickly, and I know I promised that I was going to make a couple more videos, so I'm going to do it before Christmas, or before I leave the house for Christmas Eve. So yep, here's the first one. Today I'm going to talk about Christmas memories, some of my favorite Christmas memories, and things around Christmas that make me think of other things. If that made any sense at all. There are several things that I really like about Christmas. Of course, I like getting gifts and giving gifts and all of that stuff, but really like Christmas carols. I don't know why, I've always liked Christmas carols. Thinking about Christmas carols brings back a memory of, well, actually two memories. The first is one year when we went to church and everybody held candles and we all sang Christmas carols, and I really loved it until somebody dropped their candle and almost burned down the church. It wasn't me, I promise. Although it does sound like something that would happen to me, but no, it wasn't. I've always loved Christmas time because of the Christmas Carol, and I've actually gone Christmas caroling before. I went Christmas caroling with church members. I was in the choir and everything, and so the choir members all got together and we jumped into the church van, which was very small, and we were packed in there like sardines. But we went around to a bunch of houses in the community and we sang Christmas carols, and it was really fun, and I enjoyed it a lot, and I wish that we had done it more, but yeah. So then in high school once, I think, unless I'm like got this totally confused, but I'm pretty sure we went to a nursing home, and I know we took presents at least for Christmas, and I think we either went around a room to room and caroled, or we all gathered in like the main room and caroled. I'm not really sure. I can't remember that well, but it was really nice, and yeah. I had actually forgotten about that until just now, so yeah. So candy canes. That's a big Christmas kind of thing. Candy canes. I don't know how I feel about candy canes, honestly. I like the cherry candy canes, the rainbow colored ones. I really like those. And I'm not a big fan of peppermint, so I don't really like peppermint ones. But flavored ones, other flavored ones are okay. I've had spearmint flavored ones, and oh, I love spearmint. So yeah, yeah, so candy canes are kind of a thing, but they always make me think of my first boyfriend. I was in 8th grade, and we actually started going out. We never actually went out anywhere, but yeah, we were going out, and it was around Christmas time because when he asked me to be his girlfriend, I was actually helping kindergartners build gingerbread houses. So yeah, I remember that, and somebody came by and had a note from him, and I read it, and I said yes and sent it back and everything. But yeah, it was a like 2-month relationship. But hey, that's not so bad. It was just passing notes in the hallway and holding hands on the bus, stuff like that. So yeah, pretty boring. But the candy canes. Why did it make me think of candy canes? Because it was around Christmas time, and the last time that I saw him before the Christmas break was on the bus, and we were holding hands and everything, and he was eating a candy cane, and there was a piece of candy cane stuck to his lip, and I was just staring at it. He probably thought I wanted to kiss him, but it didn't. But I was just like, so yeah, I always think of that candy cane piece stuck on his lip. So what else? Christmas trees. I love Christmas trees. We finally did put ours up. It's a little tiny purple tree, and I'll show you. I'll take pictures of it or something. Um, it's a little purple tree, but when you turn the lights on, it kind of makes it look more white. And it's got lots of lights on it. Kevin bought it the first year that we were together, and because neither of us had a Christmas tree. And so he put it up, and it had just some white lights on it. Well, Kevin didn't think that that was enough, so I happened to have some Christmas lights from a Christmas in July party that I had gone to and helped decorate. And yeah, so he took those and he just wrapped them around the tree. So now it has lots of lights. It has like maybe 400 lights on it. It's just a little tiny tree. And then uh, just some cheap little ornaments on there, and then also I've painted some ornaments, and I can show you those too. So yeah, some painted ornaments, and some other little ornaments that he's gotten from work, but yeah. And then of course when you have your Christmas trees, you also have your stockings, but we don't have any stockings. Well, we have like one for the cat and one for the dog, but we don't have ones for each other. I should really get the stocking that I had when I was a little girl, because it is the best stocking in the world. Okay, you know how most people have the normal size stockings, about that big. I don't know if you can see that. But, yeah, that's what my parents had. And, I had a much bigger one. Mine was like from here to the floor. It was so big, and it was always stuffed every year. So my mom would have like video games and candy, all kinds of different candy, and she would have like, she would even put Barbie dolls. It was so big, and she would put Barbie dolls and all kinds of stuff like that in there. Best stocking ever. Oh, loved it. I really need to get it from home and bring it here and be like, here, Kevin, look, here's my stocking. And then get him like a little teeny tiny one. It would be funny. So yeah, stockings. I need to get some. Another thing about Christmas, Santa Claus, of course. I will admit that I believed in Santa Claus a little longer than I probably should have. I can't remember when I stopped believing in Santa, but I was getting pretty up there in age. All of my other friends were like, you still believe in Santa? And I'm like, yeah, Santa's awesome, you know. So yeah, my mom let me believe that for a long time. And then finally one day I just said, Santa's not real, is he? And she said, no. So, yeah. It was very disappointing. It's kind of one of those things where you want to believe because it's such an awesome thing. But then when you realize that he's not real, you're like, my parents have been lying to me. Everybody I know has been lying to me. I don't know, it's kind of depressing, you know, when you think about it. I'm glad I believed in Santa for a long time. I have no problem with that. If you have a problem with it, well, that's just too bad. So yeah, I should have been clued in, honestly, because there was the year that my mom, there was the year that Santa brought me a bike. And my mom the next morning had a nice scratch on her leg from, you know, where a kickstand had accidentally cut her. So yeah, that should have tipped me off. And yeah, but it didn't.